Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have an updated personal curriculum video. I've made a lot of changes in regard to the subjects and just the placement and the visual element of the planner in Notion. So I've made a new subject called Organising Ideas, and this is where I'm having organizing and planning with Notion. So that's where I want to learn how to use Notion and all the features. So I put that under that subject. Beforehand, it was a subject on its own. And now I've also got Pinterest under that heading as well. So those are both now under the same subject. Pinterest also was a subject on its own. I felt like it could go under organizing because it is more brainstorming and putting ideas together. So I put that all in organizing ideas. I was also considering moving junk journaling there, but I said maybe design and illustration is more suited for that category, for it to be in that category because it's more of a design, scrapbooking and things like that. And then I took research, which was also a subject on its own, and I've placed that under organizing ideas as well, because it kind of does all fall into that researching, organizing ideas, planning. I feel like Notion, Pinterest, and the general research, they fall into organizing ideas, just putting our ideas into, organizing them in ways where we can hash them out and really visually see them, or through written expression. So I'm happy that I've got that all in one category now. It makes things a lot less cluttered, and now instead of having 7 subjects, I've reduced it down to 1, 2, 3, 4 subjects. So I've got 4 subjects there now. It's a lot less cluttered, easier to read, easier to look over, and it's a better overview. It's more, it's not a lot. It's not too much in one overview, because this is kind of what it is, a simple overview, which have the toggle menus that reveal further information, which I absolutely love. Those toggle lists, the drop down menus, I absolutely love them. That's one of my favorite features so far, along with the checklist feature. So those 2 features have been my go-to lately. I've used them a lot, as you can see, as I'm planning and organizing and keeping things nice and tidy. So I deleted some things, I added some things, I rearranged other things, and as you can see, it's looking more visually pleasing, easier to read, and more eye-catching. And what I wanted to do as well, because it was becoming more of a autumn/spring fusion theme, which I was actually enjoying, I decided to kind of keep that. I actually really loved it, like the fusion between, flowers, but with autumny colors. So I started to play around with that, rearrange things and see how they visually look and how they stand out and how they look next to each other and things like that. So I can have because I wanted a cohesive visual Notion planner where I could see my subjects and also have visual elements in between. I still want to learn how to make the covers that have like a title and an image together. Because here I'm kind of doing it separately. I'm adding a separate image block and a separate text block, but I've seen others do it in a way where they're together. So that's something I want to research as well on how to do. And so I just got rid of anything that I felt was becoming too much or too vibrant. And so I really loved the flower vase watercolor look, and I went back and forth with myself on where to go at this point after, simplifying my text, simplifying my categories, my subjects, in terms of having that as a place where I want it to be open while I'm working, to have a visual aesthetic, a pleasing visual element to it. So I looked for more flowers, but went with the soft theme. So I love the flowers, but the autumny vibes of the flowers. So anything that was too bright or too bold, I got rid of that and I decided to stick with soft. So yeah, I love that fusion of autumn and spring together. I decided to keep that theme, and so I just was looking for more images on Unsplash that fitted that. I was liking the peachy colors, the soft pinks, the soft yellows, the soft oranges, and I decided to go with a very soft aesthetic. I found it very calming as well, not too in your face. So that's another aspect I'm enjoying about Notion, the fact that you can have a productive, visually aesthetic planner setup. That is amazing. So I decided to look for to see where I could insert some visual elements to kind of balance the text and the visual side. And yeah, I found quite a fair bit of Unsplash images to work with there. And then I did some more changes, added some more things with architecture and interior design, which I'm very excited to actually research. I love Turkish architecture. A lot of their architecture is amazing. I love to see some cobblestone streets. I love that vibe as well. So I put that in architecture and interior design. I kept on working on the design and illustration category, just seeing if I wanted dot points, checklists, and how I could work that into that, so that it's nice and tidy. So I put doodle art and isometric art under trying different art styles. I might also add pixel art there as well. I think I forgot to add that in as well. But yeah, I started to go over each subject. So we have video making, me time, design and illustration, organizing ideas as my 4 subjects now. And it's looking nice and tidy. With junk journaling, I wanted to learn how to make the ripped effect as well. So I want to research on how to do that. And I've also added a YouTube blog, which I've started to plan out video ideas and also add the videos that I've made already. So it kind of helps me. It's like a visual diary, and it kind of helps me just to have that better organize my my videos and what I want to improve on. It's like a reflection kind of thing. So I started adding headings to the videos that I had already made, while learning how to also embed the videos from YouTube, which is another cool feature. and just making, you know, headings that I felt would encapsulate what I'm trying to say or what I'm trying to achieve. You know, with this one, I've learned a lot, you know, in this video. You know, I made changes to subject covers and headers and the header. I've made, you know, linking to a separate page, which is this YouTube blog. I learned how to make checklists, drop down menus, dragging techniques, because I was struggling with that at first. I was struggling with the dragging, how to drag things, put them side by side, attach them. So I was struggling with that. And I also learned how to add widgets using Indify, I think it's called. Let me double check that. Yes, it's called Indify. So I learned how to embed widgets. So you go to Indify, you sign up with your email, and then you choose a type of widget that you want to make. So I chose to make a clock. Then it gives you options to edit the clock, for example, to your color scheme and size, and change the sizing and things like that. And once I played around with that in Indify, I copied the link that it had on the bottom left. What I did is paste that into a text area in Notion, and then if you hover over that, there should be a button to embed. And once you press embed, it will show you the widget in real time. But yeah, I played around with the colors to see what options I had and what worked for me in that area. And then I tried to embed it at first, but it didn't work really well. So it turns out I was embedding it wrong. So then I did some more research on how to do that properly. And it turned out, yeah, I just need to change it to embed after pasting it in a text area. So that's what happened there. I had an orange at first, and then I changed it to more of a purpley color, which I absolutely love. Changed the sizing of that to suit, you know, make it in line with everything, and it really suits the purple, pink, autumny / spring theme. So yeah, I just had another look at everything together, and just making sure that it's all cohesive. And so after that, I felt like I had a well-rounded overview homepage that I could work with. So thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, because that one is going to be about Canva and what I've learned about that application.